Hendrick Motorsports officials revealed that Chase Elliott would be out for several weeks after injuring his leg in a snowboarding accident. This news raised questions about his eligibility for the playoffs and who would replace him in the upcoming races. In this video, we'll discuss how Josh Berry stepped up to replace Elliott and the challenges he faced in driving the next-gen car for the first time. We'll also dive into how other drivers, such as Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch, responded to the news and share their own experiences of recovering from injuries in the past. So buckle up and join us as we dive deep into this story. But before all of that, please leave a like on the video and subscribe with the notifications bell on so you don't miss any future NASCAR updates and news. On Saturday, March 4th, Hendrick Motorsports announced that their driver Chase Elliott would be out of commission for several weeks due to a fractured tibia in his left leg. The injury occurred while he was snowboarding in Colorado the day before. Chase Elliott is one of the top drivers in NASCAR, with a championship win and numerous accolades under his belt. His absence from the upcoming races will be felt by both his team and his fans. On Friday, while snowboarding in Colorado, the 27-year-old number 9 Chevrolet Camaro driver suffered an injury to his left leg and subsequently underwent a 3-hour surgery later that same day. According to Hendrick Motorsports President Jeff Andrews, Elliott is recuperating well and is anticipated to be discharged from the hospital on Saturday morning. Andrews told reporters prior to Sunday's Pennzoil 400 in Las Vegas, "At this point in time, we would expect this obviously to be several weeks, but beyond that, I don't have a timeline to offer for you. We will obviously work with Chase and his doctors in the future to help determine that. But again, I just can't reiterate enough that for Mr. Hendrick and Hendrick Motorsports, the most important thing is Chase's health and his well-being. We will work with him on that timeline." The treatment and recovery time for a fractured tibia can vary depending on the severity of the injury and the individual's overall health and fitness. On Sunday afternoon, Elliott used his social media platforms to share a humorous joke about his injury and NASCAR's script, a playful reference to a prevalent trend in sports, saying on Twitter, "It has come to my attention that the formal request I submitted for a slight edit to the March section of my script was indeed declined. We sure hope this talented driver recovers soon, as he might be missing many exciting races this season due to this unfortunate injury." According to Andrews, steps are being taken to secure a waiver from NASCAR for Chase Elliott to participate in this year's playoffs. It's worth noting that NASCAR has granted waivers to other drivers under diverse circumstances in the past. Brad Keselowski in 2012, the series champion, stated that he would not object if a waiver was granted to Chase Elliott. "Life happens," Keselowski said. "The schedule is just so demanding. It's inevitable that it's going to happen to somebody sometimes." Kyle Busch, who has won the Cup Series championship twice, revealed that he had a conversation with Chase Elliott and recounted his own journey of recovering from a broken right leg and left foot that he sustained in Daytona in 2015. Despite missing 10 races, Busch managed to bounce back and eventually clinch his first series championship that same season. Kyle Busch shared that, despite having a robust support system during his injury, he still experienced moments of breakdown while watching the races on Sundays, yearning to be on the track in his car with a chance to compete. He added that racing is what he and others in the sport live and build their entire lives around for success. However, Busch believes that Chase Elliott, being young at 27 and in good health, would likely have a manageable recovery process. On Sunday, Josh Berry, who is a full-time driver in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for JR Motorsports, took over driving duties for Chase Elliott and steered his number 9 Chevrolet during the race. This was Berry's third appearance in a Cup race, with the previous 2 instances happening when he replaced a driver for Spire Motorsports in 2021. Prior to qualifying in the 32nd position, Josh Berry completed 26 laps in practice. During the race, Berry ultimately finished 2 laps behind Hendrick Motorsports teammate William Byron, who clinched the victory. If you want to see our full race analysis, feel free to watch it. It should be up on our channel. Crew Chief Alan Gustafsson told Berry on the radio after the race, "Good job, buddy," to which the driver replied with, "Sorry about that mess there with the throttle and everything else. I feel like that really kind of hurt me at the end. I felt like I was starting to make some progress." I don't know whatever happened that was there. Just got throwing me off. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. I know it wasn't what we wanted, but I had a good time. I needed some more yellows. During the race, Josh Berry had discussed problems he was facing with the throttle. Berry and his crew chief, Alan Gustafson, had an ongoing dialogue about his driving throughout the event. Jeff Andrews, the president and general manager of Hendrick Motorsports, expressed his satisfaction with Josh Berry's performance during the race, taking into account the challenging circumstances he faced, as he had never driven one of the next-gen cars before. Andrews commended Berry's impressive efforts and revealed that they needed to work on some things and fix an issue that had affected Berry's throttle during the race. Nonetheless, Andrews was pleased with Berry's overall performance. Of course, Elliot himself had to express his reaction to this performance as well. As he said on Twitter, "In all seriousness, the support I've received over the last couple of days is far greater than I deserve. I want to thank everyone who has lended it over in any form. Let's give Josh Berry and the Napa Racing team some love today." What do you think about Berry's performance? Do you think he is up for the challenge of replacing Elliot until his recovery? Share with us your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Also, consider giving this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more NASCAR Nation news.
I suggest.
Sponsored by Credit One Bank, and make a mark on where the start-finish line way back through the tri-oval.